A very good day to all my listeners all across the globe. Welcome back to my podcast, George Nathaniel, and this is George Nathaniel for you. As each one of you know, my podcast is all about wellness, it's all about sharing good experiences, and it's about helping each other grow faster in life. When we look at 2023, each one of us has set ourselves a lot of targets, a lot of benchmarks, and a lot of things to achieve by the year end. And as promised, by the year end, we will celebrate over all our achievements. And like I mentioned previously, all my podcast of 2023 will be more focused on growth, more focused on opportunities, more focused on experiences that will help you grow faster, achieve faster, and make sure that you scale over all your achievements easier in life. My podcast, as you know, comes with a specific experience or it comes with a specific topic. Well, today's podcast is a very simple and common topic that we have heard all through our lives. Well, what is something that you have heard all through your life? Well, the word itself, something, but not nothing, is a podcast for today. And when I talk about something but not nothing, let me start off with a two-liner that I've written. A two-liner that I believe can change your life. Well, to begin with, each one of us must believe that I am what I am and I choose to be who I am. And I will never let expectations build something out of me or who I am not. Rather, I will always work towards being who I am and the best of what I am. This is something really beautiful. So if we keep this in mind, we will always achieve something, but not nothing. Well, coming back to my podcast, something is better than nothing. Rather, something specific is even better than anything. So let's get specific. If you are in all awareness of what you do, in fact, all of us are in all awareness of what we do, then why do we settle for less? Why not more? Well, this is what we will be looking at today. This is something that we will focus on today. Something, but not nothing. Or not just anything. So when we are specific, we realize that, see, in a day, time has 24 hours in a day. An hour takes 60 minutes. And a minute is built over 60 seconds. So everything is very specific, so on and on. Why can't we? Or why shouldn't we? Or if we want to get somewhere, if we want to raise our own benchmarks, then we need to be specific over what we want to do, what we want to be. That is the easiest way to build over our goals in life. We need to understand what can be the outcome of the day. How can we achieve our goals? How can we set new goals? How we can raise benchmark? When is it right to switch results? When is it important to switch on to a mode that needs better efforts, higher efforts, greater success? Well, all this comes with specifics. It is very simple that we need to start getting focused to make something out of every effort and make that every effort count. Well, it's never easy. Something is better off than being in the stillness of getting stuck somewhere, or in the stillness of no results, or in the stillness of a barren period. We need to keep moving. We need to understand that every time we move, we achieve a new mark. So something is really good, but something specific is even better. Remember, we can't always have everything we set out for. we can't always achieve everything. We can't always be the best, but yes, we can be the best version of us of ourselves. So when we look at ourselves as an individual, when we are specific over our own goals, when we start defining what we are, what we can deliver, what we deserve, what we can look forward to, what is the importance that we set forward to achieve in our life's goals. I'm sure once we start doing this, we will understand. Like I mentioned, the two liner, I am what I am, and I choose to be who I am. This is something that will reflect over our lives, that whatever we do is self beneficial. So it's very, very important for us to understand the meaning. It's very, very important for us to understand the purpose. It's very, very important for us to understand being specific over our goals in life. So when we look at our professional lives, our personal lives, or we look at all our contribution in life, what we need to do timely is we need to sit down and analyze. We need to sit down and relate. We need to sit down and build over how much more we can contribute, how much more we can achieve, how much further can we go, how big a goal we can set for ourselves. These self evaluation tools are the best way to take things forward. In fact, these are the best key takeaways in our life. So, listeners, as you sit down and make a note of all the things that you want to achieve in your life, all the things that you want to better in your life, all the things that you always planned but you never set foot on, all the things that you never took up, well, it's never too late. As you know, my podcast is very generic because each one of us goes through different situations, each one of us has different goals in life. So, my podcast are just basic highlights or basic benchmarks that you can take and are always better. So, when we look at key takeaways, when we look at things that should, I would say, influence us, we should understand that aging never stalls. So, how can you stall growth or how can you stall achievements? Well, in simple terms, we never stop in terms of time, we never stop in terms of aging. So, how can we ever stop in terms of achieving bigger goals in life? Well, the next thing that we need to understand is one day beats someday, and that one day can become today. So, when we set foot today, when we set foot now, we set foot on a journey in achieving a new mark in whatever we plan to do. So, it's important for us to choose what we want to do, how we want to do, and start doing it now. If you want something, you got to set out and achieve it right away. You can't just keep it in your thoughts. You can't just keep it in your plans. It has to be actionable. So if you want to make something out of things, you've got to set out and make towards it right now itself. Something is always there in the offering, but we've got to make it happen. So, listeners, please pay a little more attention to your personal lives, your professional lives, your goals in life, and understand you may doing things good, you may be successful, you may have achieved a lot of goals, but that doesn't stop you from getting bigger. That doesn't stop you from achieving bigger goals. That doesn't stop you from growing over your benchmark. So I wish each one of you all the success for 2023. And like we planned, let us end 2023 on a high. I have set a lot of goals for myself, and each day I work towards that goals. There's never been a day that I sit back and relax. So similarly, I wish all of you all the success in life, and I leave you with what I started saying: something is better than nothing. Rather, something specific is even better than anything. So let's get specific over our goals in life. Let's get specific over our achievements in life. Let's get specific over raising our benchmark in life. So I wish each one of you all the wellness. Keep working towards success. Keep working towards higher achievements. Keep working towards bigger goals. Best of luck. I hope you like listening to my podcast, Something but Not Nothing. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel.